Hi, welcome to Trumbull Animal Shelter. I'm the Animal Control Officer. My name is Lynn Delabianca, and today we're going to be focusing on some of our loving adoptable animals who really need some homes. We've had a few that have been here for quite a while. We also post most of our animals on petfinder.com, and it'd be under Trumbull Animal Group, who's our volunteer group. They help us with adopting animals out, and they also do a lot of fundraising. So we're very happy that you're here today, and we're going to show you some of our animals, and let's go. This is Marilyn. She's a really sweet little female cat. She's actually been spayed and updated on her shots. And she was found this summer living under a house with her 4 little kittens. They were about 3 weeks old. And we thought she might have been a feral cat, but when we brought her back here to the shelter, we realized that she was a very sweet, friendly little cat. She's probably about a year old. And she raised her kittens. They've all gotten to their new homes, and so Marilyn's looking for one. Being that she's been in this room for quite a while, she does get along with other cats as well. This is Fifi. She's also a female cat, and she's been spayed. She's actually been here for quite a while. She's probably about 4 or 5 years old. She was turned in by the owner, but we didn't get too much information about what her history was. And at first, she was a little aloof with us, but she's kind of like the grand madame now of the cat room. And she actually does get along really well with the other cats. She actually kind of gets a little bossy with them, but she does get along with them. And she's very, very sweet. She has 2 different color eyes, mostly white, as you can see, with just a little smudge of gray on her head and a little smudge on her tail. And she's been here quite a long time, so she really would like to get a home. This is Lenny. He's a neutered male cat. He's a very small size. Real sweet little guy. He was real shy when he first came in and didn't really relate to all the other cats. But now, actually, him and Fifi are kind of buddies. And he is very sweet. He came owner surrendered to us. They said he didn't get along and was very stressed out in their household with other cats. But since he's been living here with us, he's actually adapted pretty well to being with the other cats. He is neutered. And I think because he has such a calm and quiet demeanor, he'd probably do better in a quiet house, either with adults or adult children, where there's not a lot of activity and noise going on, because he is still a little shy, but he's actually very sweet and enjoys attention, huh? You're handsome. This beautiful little calico cat was picked up the day before Thanksgiving, and she actually had a collar that was wrapped around her leg and caused quite a big wound. That's why she's wearing this Elizabethan collar on her. She's a sweet calico. She's female. We're still learning a lot about her, but we do know that she's an absolute love. The vet office that treated her said that she tolerated all their treatment. They had to shave, they had to clean up her wound and suture it, and they said that she tolerated all of that very well. She was also real skinny. So basically, she probably was abandoned and was having a tough time being on her own. But she's starting to flourish here. She's gaining weight, and her wound is healing up. She's going to get the sutures out next week. And so we're hoping that someone will be interested in adopting her. This is Benny. He's a real sweet little cat, neutered male cat. He picked up several months ago. He was real skinny, living in the woods behind someone's house, and she said every time she came out to sit on her porch, he would come out, but she was allergic to cats, so she couldn't have him. He's a real beautiful gray and silver tabby type. Come on, buddy. You can come out of your tree for a second. Show everybody how handsome you are. And he's real great. He does get along with other cats. He's been here in this room now with these boys for quite a while. He's put on some weight, and he's a very sweet cat. This is Titan. He's the biggest boy we have. He's a really big, he's a neutered male cat. He came in with his brother when they were about a year old. He's about a year and a half now. And they had not been neutered. The woman had gotten them as kittens and unfortunately couldn't afford to neuter them, so they were starting to fight with each other. And so she turned them both in. His brother Shadow got a home a couple months ago, and Titan is still looking. He's a really big cat, as you can see. He eats well here. He does get along with other cats. He actually likes kittens. Whenever we've had kittens in this room, he's kind of the father figure, and he grooms them and takes care of them. But he does, again, as most of these guys in here, they do get along with other cats. He's about 1.5 years old. He's neutered and updated on his shots. This is Titan. This is Lewis. He's a neutered male. He's a tiger cat. He was found too as a stray at a collar run, so he was somebody's pet at some point. He is neutered. Real sweet cat, as you can see, probably 5, 6 years old maybe. Again, likes all the other boys in here. And he's a nice mellow cat. Has those really nice striping about him. This is Red. Sit, good boy. He's actually really good. He's pretty good on a leash, and he's actually, as you can see, he knows a few commands. He's a sweet dog. He's a neutered male, up to date on shots. He has been here at the shelter for quite a while. Came in as a stray months ago. He has a lot of energy, so he's kind of burning it off, and we're having a tough time keeping some weight on him. Come here. Sit. Good boy. Good boy. He's a really sweet guy and really deserves to get a home. Just needs someone that's going to love him and continue on with his training, exercise him, and he'll be fine. He'll put some weight back on. Come here, buddy. This is Gracie. She's a female. She came into a spade. Again, she's a pit mix, does have a lot of high energy. She's a sweet dog with people, probably could get along with another dog, maybe a male. Very athletic, she runs like the wind, and she can jump as high as my head. And again, what else can we say about you? She just needs someone that's an experienced dog owner. She's very sweet, but she does have a lot of energy. Gracie. This is Gracie. This is our little Chihuahua. We think maybe she's like a little bully Chihuahua because she's got a little bully body. Not a dainty little Chihuahua. Her name is Chrissy. She is a spayed female. She's been with us for several months too. She kind of has her little Chihuahua attitude with some people. She's actually a very loving little dog, but she does pick her people. She actually lived with little kids, but one of the problems was little children, as they often do, open doors, and little Chrissy would run out and run around until she decided she wanted to come home. So the owners felt that for her safety, because they couldn't guarantee that the kids weren't going to open up doors, they decided to surrender her to the shelter. So she's a little Chihuahua mix, sweet with people she knows and loves. A little bit of bossy, but she also, there are a couple dogs, smaller dogs, that we were able to match her up with too. At first we didn't think she liked other dogs, but she did like a few of the small breed dogs that we had here. She would get along with them, and she loved to play. So this is little Chrissy. She's probably about 6 or 7 years old. This is Grayson, or AKA Hank the Tank, as you can see. Big muscular boy. He's really a very good-natured dog, but he is very excitable. He is neutered, up to date on shots. He's probably the same age as a lot of the others here, between 1 and 2 years old. He can calm down and he's fine, but he just gets very excited. He's young, needs a lot of exercise, and obviously again needs a dog-savvy owner who can kind of continue his training. Sit. Good boy. Knows some commands already, but they need to be reinforced. Hank, come here. Buddy. Oh yeah, there's cookies down there. You found them. He's a beautiful silver gray color with the white markings. Big classic head and muscular body. Real handsome dog. Good boy. That was a nice sit. This is Rally. He is one of Ruby's puppies, and he was also part of that cruelty case. He was actually the sickest puppy. This puppy would have been dead in a couple hours. When we found him, his core temperature was 90 degrees, and he was lethargic and just kind of laying there, and was basically his body was shutting down because he was starved. But look at him now. He was in the vet's office. He was in the hospital for 2 weeks when we first got them, and we really weren't sure if he was going to pull through, so that's why they named him Rally. But he pulled through. He is in excellent health now. He's a normal, happy, healthy puppy. And he has one brother and one sister left. We're still looking for good homes for them. And he's just real sweet. They're about 3 months old now. And as you can see, he's just a typical, active, cute little pup. And he was saved, and he would love to get his forever home. Huh? Oh, yes, you are so sweet. Well, thanks for visiting today. We're really happy we could showcase some of our lovely adoptable pets here, and hoping that someone sparked your interest and you may want to come visit somebody. If you do, please give us a call, 203-452-5088, just to make sure someone's here at the shelter to see any of these wonderful animals that were showcased today. Also, if you have any wants and needs to volunteer, we do have a volunteer group, TAG, Trumbull Animal Group, and you can also call us and ask about how to join them. And we're just really happy that we were able to get some of these, hopefully get some of these really wonderful pets a home. And when you're looking for a pet, please make sure you do check your local shelters or our shelter, because there's a lot of wonderful, deserving pets that are really looking for homes. Thanks.